Alright guys, continuing where we left off in our Pokemon Yellow walkthrough, we had defeated Misty, obtained the Cascade badge, obtained the Dig TM, and we finally evolved my Magikarp into a Gyarados, which definitely helps out big time because its attack and just about every other stat has jumped pretty high. It's like skyrocketed. Alright, so let's go right back into the Pokemon Center so I can put this stupid TM away. I'll keep going to that one. Alright, so we'll access my PC, put this TM away, and we'll also pick up the old rod here, which we don't really need. I think this is where the old rod is picked up. What do you got for information? Alright, so nothing important there. What's in this building? Ah, here's our Fisher Guru. We pick up an old rod, which of course helps capture Magikarps, which we don't really need since we've already captured. Or not captured, we bought a Magikarp and raised it on the way. And now it is our deadly Gyarados. Let me check how many Pokemon I have in the box. I tell you, the old versions were a lot more difficult to work with, because you couldn't capture any more Pokemon once the box was filled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Pokemon. I'm going to take that Clefairy with me. Whoa, no, absolutely not. I almost released it. Alright, so let's take Strawberry out. I'm going to replace it with... I'm actually going to take this Clefairy, because the time's coming to trade Clefairy for Mr. Mime. Okay. Nothing important around here. We go to the Pokemon Mart. We can see if there's anything worth buying. Ah, we got super potions now. Buy a couple paralyzed heals just to be on the safe side. And a couple more Pokeballs. That should be enough. Alright, so in addition to the gym leader, we have the SSN here. We have the Pokemon Trainers Club. And we also have a couple caves. And Pikachu, where are you going? What did you fall in love with? Was that a Clefairy? How could you fall in love with somebody else's Clefairy? Alright, so let's talk to the president, or the chairman. We're gonna listen to him run on about his Pokemon. Oops. Because he has an item for us that I really want to obtain. Yeah, I'll listen. Rapidash, yeah, Rapidash. Everything about Rapidash. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, you kept me too long. Now give me my bike voucher. So now we have a bike voucher, which we can exchange for a bicycle. Bicycle will definitely help out in getting in certain areas. Not to mention it helps you move faster. There's an Officer Jenny. She caught a Squirtle that likes to get into mischief. The only way we'll get that Squirtle is when we defeat Lieutenant Surge. We're not even going to bother with that. Before we head to the SSN, we're going to... Okay, route tunnel's blocked off by a sleeping Pokemon. Now there are a lot of trainers over here. We'll get to these trainers in a bit. Right now I want to catch a Drowsy somewhere. Hey, a Pidgeotto. At level 22, it should be decent. Let's bite it. Alright, so let's go for the catch. And we now have a Pidgeotto. What can I nickname you? I guess I can release my Pidgey. So you'll take its nickname, and then I'll release that last one. Done. Another Rattata. Oh, that's right. Pokemon that are withdrawn are weaker. Alright, so we gotta start raising a couple of my Pokemon. Damn. Going to Sparky. It's the closest thing to fight. Wow, that thing is strong. Alright, so we gotta go back to the Pokemon Center, because my team just got wrecked. Heal him up. Okay, so let's see. Thing 1 needs to be raised. A lot of my Pokemon need to be re-raised. Yeah, these Pokemon are way up there now. I need to raise them big time. All my Pokemon are like very weak. That's not a good thing. Catch that Drowsy since I found it. And now I have a Drowsy. Let's see. What can be your nickname? Yeah, I'm just bored. I don't feel like thinking of something. Yeah, but I definitely need to raise my Pokemon. Big time. I think Diglet's Cave might actually be a better place. Another Drowsy. Level 17. I can't have Nidorino battling these things. It put me to sleep. Nice. Alright, so we need to revive Nidorino. Either I can do some live training or I can do some line training. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll raise him afterwards. Right now I want to get that Mr. Mime. So we'll go through Diglet's Cave now. I'm going to keep Nidorino out. Here comes our first battle. You won't find anything other than Digletts in here. If you get lucky, you'll find a Dugtrio. Alright, so he's at level 18 now. Go for a Horn attack. Oh, it dug. going to doom. Just go for a bite. Ah, stop digging. I think this is just going to be a filler episode. Oops. Any useful information? Alright, so I think this is where I also get HM5, which I'm going to need. So we'll go into this room now. We have to come back here once I have the technique cut. Alright, so he's looking for a Clefairy. We're going to get the Mr. Mime now. Give him this spare Clefairy. The days of a link cable. Kids born through 5th generation will never know. Nowadays, everything is wireless. And now we have a Mr. Mime. Now, these Pokemon usually have nicknames already. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Now, when you trade a Pokemon, the Pokemon already has been set to the level of your Pokemon. So since my Clefairy was at level 10, this Mr. Mime's at level 10. And it knows the bare minimum attacks, Confusion and Barrier. I want to actually raise that thing. Because I've never really raised a Mr. Mime before. And if I remember correctly, Mr. Mime only appeared in red version. He never appeared in any other one. Or I don't even think even red version. I think that was actually a glitch. So now that I have my Mr. Mime, I'm going to make my way through Diglet's cave again. Take out these Digletts in the way. If I'm lucky, I'll run into a Dugtrio. And of course, I'm knocked out from a dig. Let's have Thing 2 start getting some work done. Now it levels up. I gotta swap Thing 1. Okay. These things are quick. Alright, so another Diglett. Now it wants to learn Poison Sting. We'll get rid of Growl. I never found a use for those dropping techniques. Or not those low ones. Alright, here we're going to actually end this episode. There might be another filler episode because I want to finish raising my Pokemon. At least up to level 20. Because they're getting wrecked right now. Especially that Mr. Mime. So when we come back, we're probably just going to have another filler. After the fillers, we're going to continue through the SSN, obtain the cut HM, and then finally face off against Lieutenant Surge. Until then, I'll see you for my next episode of Pokemon Yellow. Seems kind of like an anime, isn't it? You get fillers and you can't get on to the final, or you can't move on to the next episode until the fillers are done. But anyway, enough with the rambling. I'll see you guys next time.